Japan is home to some of the most unique and mind-blowing inventions on the entire planet, especially when it comes to food. From the self-heating ramen bowl to this automatic dish cleaner, they've thought about everything. So today I'm hitting the streets of Japan to find the strangest and most unique kitchen gadgets I could get my hands on, and then we're gonna put them to the test to see if they're actually useful or just straight up ridiculous. We're at Akihabara. This is like the hub for anime, but they also have stores like this Akibao store that has a ton of different products. So we're gonna check out this spot first to see if we can find any quirky kitchen gadgets. This store is super tiny and there's a bunch of random things here. See if we can find any kitchen gadgets. Can't believe they still have CDs here. Oh, what is this? It says something about 4 to 8 degrees Celsius. I think it says it quickly cools down your drink. So we're gonna go ahead and buy this. Oh, what is this? So you could boil eggs with just this machine right here, which is pretty cool. I'm finding a lot of good stuff here. Okay, cool. I think these are 2 cool products. So let's grab these and head over to our next store. For our next spot, we made it to Shibuya and we're gonna be going to Don Quixote. This store is massive. It's 4 floors of just insane Japanese products and they have a ton of kitchen gadgets. So let's go inside and see what they got. So at Don Quixote, they also have people in fish tanks to clean things out. Look at this guy. He's in a fish tank with eels. Yeah, I don't know where the kitchen gadgets are at all. None of this say kitchen gadgets or kitchen tools, so we're just gonna go through all the floors. Every floor has different products. This floor, they just have watches here, they have sunglasses, and it's like a giant floor of just all of that. Of course I find the Oreos. Look how cute this is. It's not a kitchen gadget, but I want it. I think we're getting close to the kitchen gadgets. Okay, we've made it to the backpack floor. There's like 1,000 backpacks here. Oh, I see some kitchen stuff here. I see plates. Okay, I think we've made it to the floor. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is a beans bottles cleaning sponge. I'm definitely gonna buy this one because I wonder if this works. Like, usually it's hard to clean inside the bottles, so hopefully this works. We're gonna grab this one. Let's keep looking. Oh, this is a sushi ball maker. Look at that. Put the rice in, you close it, and then you can make sushi balls. As someone who's horrible at making sushis, this thing is gonna be a lifesaver. Oh my God, I found the cutest thing ever. Oh, come on, can I buy this? Fine. Oh, what is this? Okay, this is a blender. I think it's a collapsible blender. So you can make different juices with this and it collapses. I've never seen this before. We're definitely gonna have to put this to the test. I'm gonna grab this one right now. This floor, there's a ton of snacks. Different flavored Kit Kats, maple cookies. They have Kit Kat cereal. I've never seen that before. They also have this crab snack. And I know I came here just for kitchen gadgets, but we're gonna buy this and try it out. We're on the hunt for kitchen gadgets, baby. We just stumbled upon this store. I mean, you could come across this store at any time. So let's head inside and see if there's anything. Oh, an automatic grill? Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. So this is a fryer and a grill in one. That is sick. Look at this. This is a pie maker. What is this? You could grill with this vertically. This is an automatic stir. I've used a lot of automatic stirs. Some work, some don't. So I want to know if this one works. I'm gonna buy these real quick and we're gonna check out another store. Okay, we found another store called Yodobashi, and this is another mega store, kind of like Don Quixote, where there was 7 floors. We're gonna go try to see if there's any interesting kitchen gadgets. Japan is known for like their shopping scene. You know, in America, we do a lot of like Amazon online buying, but like in Japan, people love shopping. Oh my goodness, we've hit the holy grail of kitchen appliances. Oh, look at this. So this is a sandwich maker. Look at that. You could stuff it with anything and apparently it makes a sandwich. The way you buy these products is you just grab one of these papers right here and you take it to the front and then they'll give you the box. Oh, I think this is an ice crushing machine. So you just put the ice here and it crushes it for you. It's a cotton candy machine. We are 100% grabbing that. I've never used a cotton candy machine before, so my first one's gonna be in Japan. I wanna see if this is actually good. We're definitely getting this one. Okay, we have all the products, now let's go test them out. Okay, before we jump into testing these wild Japanese kitchen gadgets, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Cook Unity. So you guys know I love to cook. It's literally my job, but there are definitely days where I'm either way too tired or just not in the mood to cook anything. I mean, you guys know that feeling, but still, I don't want to give up having good food. That's where Cook Unity comes in, and it's been a game changer for me. They send fresh meals made by actual award-winning chefs straight to your door. And I'm not talking about frozen TV dinners. These are legit restaurant level meals that are ready in just a few minutes. One of my absolute favorite meals is the creamy chicken and bacon pasta by Chef Cedric Nicholas. It's insanely good. The bacon and mozzarella combo is perfect, and it's something I actually look forward to eating every week. What I love the most is I get to try dishes I probably wouldn't cook for myself. They've got global flavors and tons of variety, so it never gets boring. So if you want to try it out for yourself, just hit that link in my description and you'll get 50% off your first order. Or go to cookunity.com and use my code PatrickZ. Huge thanks to Cook Unity for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to testing these kitchen gadgets. All right, we made it back from our shopping, and the first Japanese kitchen item we're gonna be testing out is this bread press. Kind of like a panini press, but with toast. Also, I got Japanese milk bread. If you've never had this before, you must try it because they're amazing. 2 slices of some cheese here, ham, and then we just put another slice of bread on top. All right, now for this bread press, all you gotta do is just turn it on. I don't know if the bread I got is too big. All of the instructions come in Japanese and I don't understand what it says. Ah, yeah, it's very hot. Oh God, the bread is huge, but I'm just gonna press this down. Press it hard. All right, it's locked into place here. Now we just wait until the cheese melts, I guess. I don't know how to tell if it's ready or not. So I'm just gonna try to smell my way through this, and I hope this thing actually works. It does have like this plasticky smell to it, so, oh, I hear some sizzling. The light's off though, so that means that maybe it's done. Open this latch. Oh, snap. The bread looks amazing, but did it melt the cheese? That's the most important part. This is what we're here for, guys. Here I go. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Sorry, 1 second. I left it in there for maybe like 3 minutes. The cheese is definitely melted. Oh wow. That worked really well. We're off to a great start because this machine worked really well. I'm gonna give this an 8.5 out of 10. I really like this machine. Let's test out the next gadget. Okay, for our next item, it's this Yakuri Maker. I'm super excited for this one. Do I think this thing is gonna work? No. But if it does, this is a game changer. I mean, this is the coolest gadget I've ever tested in all my gadget videos. There's a little door here that opens up. You got these skewers that you can just slide out, and you put your meat on these skewers, and then you slide this in, and it starts spinning, and it's gonna cook your meat. One problem I do see is that the meat's touching the glass. So, all right, our meat is fully loaded. Now I'm just gonna close this door, turn this knob, and the middle section should get really hot, and that's what's supposed to cook the meat. I don't know if you guys could tell, there's a little smoke coming out. Something's cooking. I don't know if it's the product burning or if it's cooking the meat. Wow, the center is turned super orange and it's definitely cooking some meat, but this thing's gonna take a while to cook. So let's move on to our next gadget and we'll come back to see if this actually works. Okay, for our next gadget is this Tempora Maker, but not only that, it's also a grill in one. This is meant for solo eating. A lot of restaurants in Japan have like solo slots for people to just eat by themselves. Ramen spots, Japanese barbecue spots. I'm gonna make some onion tempura, but first, let's make our tempura batter. These tempura mixes are all over Japan, so it was super simple to find. Just throw some of that into the bowl. That's the consistency I'm looking for right here. A little bit of lumps to give it more crunch. All right, now that we have our tempura, let's go ahead and throw in our oil first. There's a max line, so you know exactly how much oil to put. And then it's as simple as just turning this thing to high. I guess it's on. The lights came on. Hopefully this thing's heating up. I'm gonna go ahead and take my onion, cut it long ways with my dull knife. Pop the rings out like you're making onion rings. All right, it seems like our oil is ready. Now I'm just gonna throw my onion into my tempura batter. Make sure I coat all sides of this. And then we're gonna go straight into the oil. It's frying. This thing is sick. I was really skeptical about this actually working because I've tested products like this in America, and sometimes it doesn't even get the oil hot enough for it to start frying. Okay, there is one little flaw, I guess. It's just really slow at frying it. I have it on high heat as well. All right, I've been here for like the past 5 minutes. It's not frying to the goldness that I want. I mean, it fried it enough, but it's not perfect. No, this isn't fully cooked. And we've been waiting for like 4 minutes, so disappointed on the frying part. Let's see if the grilling works. Okay, here is the grilling attachment. It's as simple as just putting this on top like so. We're gonna grill up some meat and some vegetables to see if it could do both. Nice sizzle, nice sizzle. My onions. Okay, our onions are cooking. I think our meat is ready. Perfect. Okay, for this product, the grilling works pretty good, but I'm buying a 2-in-1 product and it's not giving me both of what I need. So I'm gonna go ahead and rate this a 6 out of 10. Our next item is a shaved ice maker. When I saw this at the store, I got super excited because it's the cutest thing ever. So we just twist off the head here. That kind of feels wrong to do, but so it comes with this container where you pour water and it makes you the perfect puck of ice to fit into the shaved ice maker. We put the head back, twist, lock it into place. We'll put our bowl here and I guess turn the knob here. Is it working? You know what I love about this is that the handle is super easy. It's nothing like too difficult about it. We're almost getting there. The most important thing about a shaved ice maker is the texture of the ice. That's what makes or breaks it. All right, I found some syrup here in Japan. It was kind of hard to find, but we were able to find the legit ones is what I'm being told. I'm just gonna go in with some blue on one half and red on the other half. Let's go ahead and try this out. It's all about the texture, remember. Oh my goodness. Oh, brain freeze. Oh, brain freeze, brain freeze. Woo. The consistency of this ice is absolutely perfect. This thing is adorable and it works really well. I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. I love this item. Let's move on to our next kitchen gadget. All right, our meat is fully cooked. This thing is sizzling. It looks absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness. It smells unbelievable in here right now. This thing is a mini yakitori maker in your house. I would love to have this at parties to show it off. I really love this item. I can't believe it actually worked. So I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. I really like it. Our next Japanese kitchen gadget is this automatic onigiri maker. This thing is wild. You turn it on, and apparently makes you the best onigiri you've ever had. And for those who don't know, onigiri is just stuffed rice balls. Just pop this open. So I'm gonna put a little bit of rice on both sides, and we're gonna stuff this with mentaiko. If you ever had salmon roe, it's just salmon eggs, but this is in the sack. Now all we're gonna do is just close in the other half together. We put it in our machine, and then we turn it on. Okay, let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, dude, look how perfect that came out. I wouldn't have been able to do this with my hand. Now I'm just gonna wrap it with my seaweed here. Listen, is it unnecessary? Yeah. Do you need it? No, but do you want it? You do. I'm gonna give this a 6.5 out of 10 because it actually works. Let's go on to our next product. Sticking with sushi, our next kitchen gadget is a sushi maker, and it basically makes sushi balls. I've never really cut sushi before. I have a nice piece of sushi grade tuna right here. And I'm just cutting up some nice thin pieces here so it can wrap around the ball. And I'm gonna start chopping this up into smaller pieces. Wet my hands. I'm gonna take a little bit of this rice right here, and we're gonna stuff our sushi ball. And now we're just gonna press this down to kind of create a well in the middle of the rice. This thing is definitely sticky. Maybe I should have wet it. No. Press that down, move this up. There you go, we got our well. Okay, now into our well, we're gonna go ahead and stuff in our sushi. Place some tuna in there, right into that middle. Okay, moment of truth. What is this thing? No, I had high hopes. It got stuck again. Let me add some water to each of these. Let me try to press this down one more time. All right, we have our sushi balls. Now what I'm gonna do is lay the sushi on top. Maybe give it a little shaky poo. What is this thing? This thing is stuck. It's gonna be our first item. We're giving this a 0 out of 10. It's just not as convenient as you might think. Let's move on to our next product. Our next kitchen gadget is this egg boiler that basically uses steam to boil your eggs. It comes with 3 components. All you do is you pour some water into the bottom base, and then you just place this thing back into the device, plop your eggs in. Oh my goodness, look how many eggs you could fit. You could fit 7 eggs in here. Put the cover on, and you just simply turn it on. How long you're supposed to go for? Let me read this thing. I don't know what it says at all, but my camera guy does. Give me this.
If you want a poached egg, you just do it for 6 to 7 minutes. But if you want a yolky hard-boiled egg, 9 to 11 minutes. But if you want a real hard-boiled egg, it should be done in 15 minutes.
Okay, thank you. So we're gonna go for 11 minutes because I want it to be hard, but I want the middle to just have a little bit of runniness. I gotta say, it boiled so fast. Oh. All right, I'm gonna carefully pick up each egg. Oh, God, slipped out of my thing. Now that I stopped some of that cooking, all right. It's boiled, it's definitely boiled. According to the box, it says 11 minutes, you should get a semi-hard-boiled eggs. Oh, that is perfect. That is exactly what I was going for. I love this device and I love that it worked out. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 9 out of 10 because I am so impressed. For our next Japanese kitchen item is this automatic stir where you could take literally anywhere. You just press this button and this thing starts stirring for you. It makes a lot of noise, but apparently it should stir your drink really well. Okay, so all we have to do, take a little bit of water and then take any powder packet that you have. Just press this button. Dude, this thing is violently being stirred. But here's a real question. Even though it's stirring, it doesn't necessarily mean it's like stirring. The powder could be still sitting at the bottom. So let me go ahead and give this a sip and see if this works. That's cocoa powder. Listen, as far as portability goes, I wouldn't want to travel anywhere with this guy because I don't know where to put it. This is gonna be a nightmare to clean because all the electronic parts are on the bottom. I don't know if you can even run this through water. You can just use a fork or spoon to stir it. So I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10. Let's go test our next product. Our next kitchen gadget is probably the most simple design product. It's this edamame sponges. You know, it's sometimes hard to get your hand into a bottle. These things, I guess you just toss them in there and slosh them around with some water and it cleans the entire side of your bottle. So I got a dirty bottle here. We're gonna go ahead and put this to the test to see if it works. In goes my edamame sponges. Dude, what'd you guys put in here? It smells so bad. Oh God. Okay. And then we're gonna pour in some water. That looks disgusting, I'm gonna vomit. And then we're just gonna shake this around. And the edamame apparently cleans your bottle. You know those bottles that have a super small opening? These things will get it super cleaned apparently. Oh, that is great. There was so much stuff stuck on the side of this bottle, and these edamame sponges actually did a good job. I am thoroughly impressed. And if I had a bottle like this and I wanted to clean this out, that product would work really well. I'm impressed. I was not expecting those two little things to work. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. I really love this product. Our next Japanese kitchen gadget is this thing right here. You're probably asking yourself, well, what is that thing? It's a freaking blender that collapses. Open the top and then you just twist the top off, throw in whatever you want. So I'm gonna make a smoothie. I got some watermelon, pineapple. Of course, you gotta go in with some Japanese strawberries and of course, some milk. Now, you just gotta press the button twice. Oh no, why does this thing keep stopping? The box does show that it makes smoothies, but it definitely doesn't. It's not powerful enough, just keeps turning off. I was really hoping this would work, but unfortunately, I'm giving this a 0 out of 10. This kitchen gadget, it could cool down your drink really quick. So I got myself some room temp drink here, and all you do is throw some ice in here, go for like 60 seconds, and apparently you get a cold drink. All you have to do is just take the top off, throw some ice in there. There's a suction cup thingy right here, and you just suction cup it to that. Boom, and now it's holding it. Look at that, that's pretty neat. And then you put this back into its slot. There we go. Put the lid on for protection, and then you just turn this thing on. That's ridiculous. I think it's been about 60 seconds. Has it been about 60 seconds? Yeah, it's been about 60 seconds. It's been about 60 seconds, so I'm gonna go ahead, turn this off. I'm gonna take this off here. Oh, wow. That is pretty freaking cool. Here we go. Cheers. That is cold. I am thoroughly impressed. I don't know when you'll use this. This is definitely like a party trick, but it works. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10 because it actually does work in 60 seconds. Let's go ahead and test our last product. This cotton candy maker. If you guys remember, I was giddy when I found this at the store. This also is special to Japan because you could use hard candy. This thing is neat. Let's see if it actually works. So I'm gonna turn this guy on. Is it supposed to sound like that? I don't know what's going on. Okay, I can see that it's getting hot here. So apparently, you take this hard rock candy, you throw it in the middle. What is going on? I don't know. Apparently, it's supposed to start melting and this thing should start working. I'm really afraid something's gonna fling into my eye and burn my eye off. It's moving so fast. Oh, look. You can start seeing. I'm gonna slowly start moving this guy around. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. It works. You're supposed to just turn your stick and move it around. This thing is sick. I think we have enough to like test. This is the saddest cotton candy I've ever seen, but it worked. That's what's important. Let's see if it tastes any good. Oh. Melts in your mouth, just like cotton candy. Also, another thing I've learned about cotton candy makers is that the edge of the cotton candy machine right here, it's called candy bacon. This is kind of like the burnt stuff, so it's a little crunchy. So if you're gonna test one of these, just make sure to eat the candy bacon because it's as good as the cotton candy. This item definitely worked. It's a lot of fun to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 7 out of 10. And those are all the products I've tested in Japan. Let me know which one was your favorite and I'll see you guys in the next one.